Hi and welcome to my channel Pisces. I'm Michelle. You guys last upload with the main signs there. I will be uploading probably some all signs readings in the next few days. Doing some love readings, probably another shadow work specific reading as well, using some oracle cards and some of my other decks. But today we are using the Slavic Folklore Lenormand deck. So I'm going to have a look at what's coming up for Pisces in April 2023. So we're going to do 2 for your general life portion, 2 for love and romance portion, 2 for career and finances, 1 for your general health, and then at the bottom of the deck we have the fish, which that is one of the, I think this might actually be your card in the Lenormand deck there, Pisces. Fish, obviously Pisces, we do love our fish imagery, and as you can see, a beautiful mermaid there on this one as well. So basically that is talking all about abundance, finances, some wealth in your life at this time. So as a general overview, that's sort of talking about a lot of abundance coming your way in April, Pisces. That's actually a really fantastic overview card for you guys this month. In your general life there we have the bird and the ring. So this is all about the ring. Obviously, you know, it is a picture of sort of like an engagement ring or whatever. So it can be talking about those sorts of relationships, but majority of the time it's just talking about relationships in a more generalized term. It can also talk about cycles in our life as well. As we know, a ring sort of keeps on going around and around in a circle. So it can talk about cycles in your life, promises that you're making to yourself when it comes to cycles, those sorts of things. But with the bird there, I do feel as though that's probably more related to relationships within your life, whether that be romantic, platonic, any sorts of relationships, the relationship you have with yourself even. And because the bird is all about, you know, that chatter, it can be like a gossip, talkative type card, a communication type card. So it is talking about, you know, that communication in your relationships. Maybe there's a need for you this month to be, you know, a little bit more excited in the way that you're speaking to people, you know, and that chatter, that gossip type element, relying on friendships and those sorts of things to, you know, just have a bit of a chat. You know, it sounds like that's something that might be important for you this month. So that talkative energy, you know, birds fluttering in the wind, this can sometimes represent like more phone call type vibes. So, you know, anything relationship wise where you do feel like you need to talk things about things more, rely on your relationships a little bit more when it comes to being able to talk things through with people, those sorts of things. And yeah, maybe it's just a simple message to someone out there, just to, you know, give that friend you've been meaning to call a call this week. You know, reach out to someone you haven't spoken to for a while, or someone that is part of your main relationship system there. So once again, platonic, romantic, it doesn't really matter. It's just talking about people that you have relationships with. And also not forgetting to talk to yourself as well. You know, I will get further into that in the shadow work portion, but talking to yourself, very important, but also remembering to have that that level of excitement with the way that we're talking to ourselves as well. You know, talking yourself up, being excited by things coming up in your life at the moment. So that was for your general. For your love relationships this month and romantic options, we have the stars and the key. So once again, this key card in this particular deck, it does have a bit of a bird type imagery as well. So that would also lend itself to that bird card being important to you. So So also being important within love relationships, that communication, that talking factor, that would be important for you guys this month as well. But together, these cards are absolutely beautiful when it comes to your love and romantic relationships. The stars is all about wishes and wish fulfillment, wishes coming true, wishing on a star, those types of things. It can talk very muchly about having that hope and that optimism in your relationships, in your love life, having that hope that things will turn out the way that you wish for them to. So that's a really beautiful energy for you guys this month, Pisces. I really adore that. And the key is all about opening doors, opening new pathways, that success element. So you will start to see this next month. I feel you will start to see a lot more success when it comes to the more romantic sides of your life, the love in your life. Once again, love can also be talking about more than just romantic love. It can be talking about that love we have for ourselves as well. So we are looking at some doors opening for you that are going to be leading to wishes coming true for you guys. So that is beautiful. I love that for you guys. With your finances this month, we have the Club and the Mountain. My best friend is going to absolutely hate me for this one. Rein in the spending. Try not to spend too much this month. I feel like with the Club, that can be a little bit of drama, opposition, conflicts coming through when it does come to finances and career. Be wary of any, if you are working with people, alongside people, be wary of any conflicts you guys might have in the work arena in this coming month. But it's also sort of telling you, though, that the struggle to get up the mountain is well and truly worth it. Every mountain is an obstacle, but it's also an opportunity to come back down the other side of the mountain, to get to the tippity top of that mountain, look out across everything that you can see up there, and then it's a nice slope down for you on the way back. So, remembering that all these obstacles that you might be facing in finances or your workplace, they are just a mere obstacle. It could be an opportunity in disguise. So any conflicts or challenges that you are facing this coming month, they could actually be opportunities for you. It's just all about how you're looking at them, I suppose. So sometimes you do have to put in a bit of hard work to get to the top. But once you've gotten through that challenge and that obstacle, like I said, smooth sailing from there on out. So that's not necessarily a negative thing, but I would be wary of where you are spending money this month. Be wary that you're not causing more drama for yourself when it does come to money. You don't want any unexpected expenses to sort of pop up and become a challenge for you. So basically, if we can avoid these things, that's what this reading's all about, to sort of give you a bit of an eye on what you can avoid as well this month when it comes to those sorts of things. So for your general health, there we have the Herald card, which in the traditional lenormand, that is the stork card, which the stork does sort of stir up things and gets things moving for you. So if you have been having any health issues, now's a really good time to sort of start looking at those. I have noticed with the health portion, when I do draw this card, it can talk about stirring up previous injuries as well. So if you've got a previous health issue or injury or anything like that, so for example, if you've got a dodgy knee or something like that, just be careful not to do the thing that's going to set it off this month, because this can sort of talk about old injuries flaring up a little bit as well, getting stirred up, so to speak. So, but as overall with the health message, that's not necessarily a good or a bad thing. That's sort of more of a neutral message. Just it's putting movement into that arena a little bit there. So if you have been having any issues, you're going to start to see some movement with those, whether that be to finding out what's going on or those sort of things starting to ebb off or or whatever it may be. It just talks about health issues getting a bit stirred up this month. So like I said, that generally usually will reflect to any past injuries being flared up, those sorts of things. So just be wary of that as well, Pisces. Now, for your shadow work portion, I do like to do the shadow work as part of most of my readings there, because I personally feel it's very important to be on that continual path of self-growth. We seek happiness within ourselves before we can see it anywhere else as well. So you need to have your own light shine before you can let others see it as well, I suppose. So with your shadow work portion for this month, Pisces, things that might be able to help you get on that right path to a little bit more self-growth and learning a little bit more about yourself, facing the darker sides within yourself. We do have the Tower and the Book. So with the Tower, immediately that will be speaking to the foundations that you've laid in the past when it comes to who you are as a person. So this is past things, maybe sort of popping up for you at the moment. You might be needing to look at past events in your life, past trauma, past things, the way that you've dealt with things in the past. And it's really sort of talking to you about looking to the past for ways to work out how to do better in the future. So when we're looking into the past, we don't want to get stuck in that energy of whatever we felt in the past. What we want to be doing is using that energy to look at how we might have done things better in order to sort of change those things in the future and for our own betterment in the future. How can we deal with things better than the way that we have dealt with things in the past? Now, with the book is all about that knowledge and education. It can talk about new chapters in your life. So I feel that that's really talking about, yes, looking at the past to see what you want to do new, how to change the past so it's a brand new book that you're writing for yourself there, how to change these things, giving yourself the knowledge about yourself and how you've dealt with things in the past in order to, write the book the way you want it written. So if there's things in the past that, didn't play out the way that you would have liked for them to have played out, looking at those things in order to basically rewrite them so that if you are faced with a similar cycle in the future, you will be able to better deal with that. And having the ring up there in your initial general there, that would definitely be talking about cycles that we've been through in the past, having to sort of have a look at how we've dealt with things in the past so that we're not having the same negative cycles replay over and over and over again in our lives. We want to actually start this new chapter and rewrite that so that we're moving into new cycles and new beginnings with the knowledge that we've gained from the past. So yeah, that's what I've got for you this month, Pisces, and hopefully I will see you guys again soon in some of the all signs readings. I will be doing some more readings for you guys in the future. So like and subscribe, and hopefully I'll see you again soon. Thank you.